Look, I know I said no arcade games, but this is an exception because it's also on console. I will say that this game was very short. It only takes about 20 minutes to beat if you know what you're doing. Here's what I think about it though. First, I would like to say that if you told me this game was made in 1996, I wouldn't have believed you. Maybe I'm just crazy, but these models look pretty high poly for a game made in 1996. So there's an A+ for graphics. This Sonic game is an arcade fighter game. Think Super Smash Bros. I'm not spectacular at arcade fighters, but for what it is, I had a ton of fun with this game. You can tell a ton of effort went into it. All the animations are just perfect. If you use a certain attack, you can smush your opponent, or bounce them off a wall, or yeet them 100 feet in the air. It's just a joy just to look at. It also plays nicely. You can press A or B on your controller to do a punch or kick. You can also hold up, down, left, or right to do a bunch of different attacks. You can also grab. It is so much fun to play with friends. Also, the CPUs are actually good, which surprised me a little. There is kind of a story mode. You basically fight each character in the game to get all the Chaos Emeralds and blow up the Death Egg. Despite only being about 10 minutes, it's a blast to play through. There are multiple difficulties for the CPUs, so you can keep testing your skills. Now, while the experience was mostly positive, there are a few problems. While the combat is not unfair, at least not from what I played, there are some characters that are obviously better than others. For example, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are probably the best in the game. However, Fang is a joke. Despite being on one of the harder stages, he is incredibly easy to beat. I even played as him for a bit to try him out, and yeah, he stinks. The only good thing about him is that he has ranged attacks that nobody else has, but that's not saying much. Also, Bean is painful to fight against. This wasn't a huge issue in the story mode, but when I was fighting a friend in this game, he kept using the grab ability over and over and over again. It's just too easy to use. And finally, when you select a character, you can choose between manual and automatic. Manual means you control every move you make. Automatic means the game chooses the perfect move for every situation. I'm not even joking when I say I beat the story mode in normal mode using automatic controls with ease. All I had to do was aim the character and press the A button repeatedly. That's it. I did replay the game with manual controls though. That's the footage you see on screen right now. But overall, the game is great and I definitely will come back to it. 8 out of 10. Alright, the next video is Sonic R, and then Sonic Pocket Adventure, which I have decided to do by the way. And then finally, Sonic Adventure, technically the first 3D Sonic game. That's like actually pretty well known. Yeah, I actually like Sonic R, so I'm gonna enjoy making this next video. Finally, I can't even remember the last time I enjoyed making a video. Well anyway, see you next video.